A motto or a quote that I like to live by, I actually like the North Carolina State motto, "Esse quam videre," which is to be rather than to seem. I've always thought that was pretty powerful. And then my family's very involved in our church, so a number of Bible verses that also are important to me. John 13:35 in particular. My name is Ben Shepard. I'm the city traffic engineer. Some of the things I do in my role, I have a team of technicians who maintain all of the signal infrastructure, traffic signal infrastructure, pedestrian crossings, things like that. And then separately, we operate the overall transportation network. So we operate the 40 or 50 closed circuit TV cameras, and then we run the signal timing software that determines how each signal at each intersection operates. And then the third part of what I do really deals with developments. So new communities or housing developments or commercial properties, working with the developmental team to determine who needs a driveway permit or who needs to extend sidewalk, and really understanding what impact that's going to have on the transportation network and if they need a traffic impact analysis or something like that. Typical day for me is come in first thing and check on the network. So we look at our video cameras, we make sure things are operating smoothly, there's not big traffic jams or lane closures that we weren't aware of. And then throughout the day, I'm going to deal with a number of citizen concerns or complaints. People who get stuck at a signal and don't think it's operating properly, they call, we field all of those. We go in the system and look at how ensure that the signal is operating the way that it's supposed to. And then we'll make adjustments to those if we feel like it's warranted in that case. I got here like a lot of people through the Army and through Fort Bragg. So I did a 20-year career in the Army. About half of that time was here at Fort Bragg, including the last 6 years of my career. So my wife and I kind of knew we wanted to settle in North Carolina. And so as we ended my Army career, just decided to stay local here in Fayetteville. My wife's taught in the school system for 8 years now. My kids have grown up here, so that's why we decided to stay and why I really wanted to look for something local when I retired. But what I think is unique about working with traffic infrastructure and transportation is I think people don't have an appreciation or an understanding of what goes into that infrastructure. You drive by things on the side of the road, whether it's signs or signals or pavement striping, you don't really notice it because it just becomes part of the background. But when you work with the people who actually maintain that stuff, you understand how technical it is, how large and heavy it is, how durable it has to be out in the elements. So I think that's what I appreciate about it. The most rewarding part about my job is that I think we're impacting things that actually matter, right? Like when people get to work on time, emergency signals function the way that they're supposed to, and then the whole system just operates efficiently. Again, it's something that I think people take for granted. But they certainly would understand if it didn't operate the way it was supposed to. So I think that's what I enjoy, is knowing that it has an impact on the community. I think one of my strongest attributes is sort of a diverse background of experiences in the military, in the private sector, and bringing that to government. So I've only been here for 3 months, but I do feel like I have a lot of real world leadership experience. And I think people around here appreciate that I bring a different perspective with a lot of leadership experience, but in a new framework in this role.